tonight we're retracing our steps here on the Las Vegas Strip to see the difference between a Tuesday night in Las Vegas and a Saturday night in Las Vegas. The energy is definitely different. It is very wild and lively. When I say crazy on the Strip, I do mean it is wild and crazy. This is the first thing I saw when I started the walk here on a Saturday night on the Las Vegas Strip. These two girls just whipping random people as they walked by the Strip on the street. There were also a lot more solicitors on the street passing out little cards in case you wanted some private entertainment. So I didn't see a lot of that on Tuesday, not as much as I did on this walk on a Saturday night. We are now crossing over to the Paris Hotel and Casino. We're in front of the beer park. Also, there's the Eiffel Tower in front of us. And across the street is the Bellagio. And those are the grandstands for Formula One that will be coming to town in just a few weeks. And right here, there's a monk, which is a normal sight in Las Vegas. They're asking people for donations in lieu of getting some beads. So I did see that on Tuesday. You'll see them all over the Strip. So be aware, be cautious, or, you can donate. That's completely up to you. But just be aware. And what you'll notice on the ground on the Las Vegas Strip are these stars. And you can see this gentleman looking at the stars here. This is our version of the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's the Las Vegas Walk of Fame. Now, this street performer is new. I did not see him on my last walk on Tuesday. And I was waiting for him to do something. I really didn't see what he was gonna do. I walked by him twice, as you'll see, and he was still kind of standing there. So I don't really know if he's a mime. I have no idea what he's doing. Now, there are plenty of things for kids to do in Las Vegas, but be mindful when you're bringing them on the Strip, considering what we just saw. This guy here, I did not see him on my walk on Tuesday evening, but this looked pretty cool. I have no idea how he's doing that. Maybe he was using his foot to hold the table up. I'm not sure, but that's pretty cool all in all. These two gentlemen sitting here, they're making some really cool flower crafts. Now that is something that I would pay and tip for. I did not see them on Tuesday, but I did see a different couple making similar crafts up by Miracle Mile shops. I did notice some brand new singers on the Strip, and she was okay. She kind of passed the mic to her friend a few times and giggled and laughed, so it was probably their first time. It is now about 5:45 p.m. and there's new vendors setting up that I have not seen before. They're getting ready for Saturday night here on the Strip. I will tell you though that I did encounter a lot of smoke in my face. A lot of medicinal smoke in my face. So that was, something to be aware of if you're coming to Las Vegas on the Strip, is that people are recreationally or medically smoking certain things. So just keep that in mind. Today we're going to retrace our steps to see what differences there are from a Tuesday night to a Saturday night on the Las Vegas Strip. So let's watch, observe, and see what's going on. So we're passing the Bottled Blonde again and Old Red in front of the Horseshoe, and you'll definitely see the difference between Tuesday night and tonight on Saturday as of how busy this promenade is. If you haven't seen the first video, I'll go ahead and link it here for you so that you can watch it and you can see the differences for yourself, but you'll definitely notice how much more full these restaurants are and how lively it is when we walk through here tonight. And we just might see an old friend, so let's go ahead and see what's happening here. This experience here by the Bottled Blonde and Old Red is a really cool place to come and just hang out. You have great views of the Eiffel Tower. There's It's Sugar inside of here, and there's lots of little eateries. Old Red has some really nice balconies, and I know that the Bottled Blonde has a really cool upper rooftop floor where you can have some great views of the Bellagio fountains. Now, when we came by on Tuesday, this Mediterranean restaurant, it had nobody in front of it, but tonight you can see the people are lined up. And I'm gonna zoom in here and just look at the meat that they're carving. They've got chicken wraps, they've got different types of wraps and salads, and it looks really, really yummy. Look at all that meat, and she's just shaving off chunks and chunks of meat here. And I mean, she's rolling up some of the burritos, and this looks really, really good. If I wasn't here filming, I would definitely be trying this. And right next door is pizza. I saw her making some really good pies here. There's a line for people that are waiting to grab a slice. There's also people sitting in the chairs eating slices of pizza right here. So, if you're looking for an affordable place to come and eat when you're in Las Vegas, you might want to come to this promenade in front of the Horseshoe. Also, the ramen bar. It is full tonight. I didn't see people here on Tuesday, but tonight this place has got a full house of people eating Japanese noodles, ramen, and just having a really delicious meal. I do have to note that the Smelly Cat karaoke bar was busier on Tuesday. There was a lot more people sitting up here in the front, but all these other restaurants are just filled with people, and we did not see that just a few days ago. We've got multiple people enjoying Dave's Hot Chicken. You can see some people just hanging around having some ice creams. And then the most exciting thing is that there's a lot of people here at this bar having a nice drink and enjoying the Dodgers World Series. So it's really nice to see this plaza full and thriving. We have people that are just having a great time drinking. It's busy over here at Fat Tuesdays, which on Tuesday there was only about 3 people sitting out front, but it is Saturday and there's plenty of people out eating, drinking. Wahlburgers has a lot of people sitting out front. The fuel bar is thriving. There are so many people just enjoying a cocktail, watching the game, hanging out with friends. This is what Vegas is all about. The Dirt Dog Bar has tons of people sitting out front, where on Tuesday there was only one guy sitting there by himself, and now there's a line outside of the Dirt Dog Bar. So hello again, how are you? So there's people that, I ran into on Tuesday that are kind of still here. There's some festive, fun people that just want to say hello, but it's kind of nice to see this thriving. Here's the same guy that I ran into the other day. He's not going to talk to me today. You're not going to talk to me today? Hi.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Going home now?
Yes.
When I live in town?
No, I live here. I talked to you Tuesday.
Yes, that's right.
Hi, William.
Just walking around?
Yeah.
So what's up? Business or what?
Huh?
Business or what?
Yeah, just filming. Just walking around.
Film.
Yeah.
I'll take you to Ghana to film.
But you can say hi. That's William, everybody. He's a nice guy.
Your friend?
Yeah.
You work for the company or what?
Up, kids. We're not doing the sofa. Homes.com.
My own
The
thing.
place to find a place.
No. No. Bye.
Hey. You didn't tell me your name.
Elisa. William. Bill. I'll see you again. Bye. I'm glad that I ran into William, the timeshare seller, again. He was actually a nice guy. He was just trying to do a job. And I know on Tuesday I felt a little bit nervous because I was walking by myself and I did feel like it was a little bit aggressive, but he's a sweet guy. And so I was wrong. William's a nice guy. And if you're interested in a timeshare, I guess, he's the one to buy it from. Just saying. Just like we did on Tuesday, let's peek into the Bottled Blonde, which is one of the newest restaurants and bars here that we have on the Las Vegas Strip. It's a lot fuller tonight. People are having a lot of beer in there. You could see those big beer kegs. That's pretty cool. So we peeked in here on Tuesday. You can watch that video to see the difference and how it looks. And I have a feeling that there's so many people around the bar because it is the World Series. Now we do have some more showgirls. Remember, we talked about them. If you're going to take a picture, it's going to cost you. These are not real showgirls. The last real showgirls that we had was at Bally's, which is now where we're at, which is the Horseshoe. So I'm going to just take the escalator up and get a nice view of the Strip from here on the pedestrian bridge, which connects you to the Bellagio. You cannot walk on the opposite side of the Strip right now because they have it blocked off for the grandstands for the F1 race that we're going to be having here in Las Vegas in just a few weeks. But you can see how full the Strip is. You can see how many cars there are. It is really, really busy and it's thriving. It's a fall day. It's 2025 and it is busy. Okay, so for everybody who says Vegas is slow, I think we're doing pretty good. So I just have to say that and look at that view. I mean, look at the Eiffel Tower, Paris, the Cosmopolitan, the Bellagio. You can see the Aria. It's just a beautiful sight from here at this vantage point. My guy is still out here. Here's a familiar face that we saw on Tuesday when I was serenaded by this beautiful singer right here. And he has a great voice. So he's here and he's back for an encore tonight.
Some of us are catalysts. Because of that, you have to accept not being liked.
I cherish the moment, it's high stakes. I used to spend time on my time pay. The way speaker thumping and vibrate. She jumping my bones, make it gyrate. Pure spirit, no evils. Good riddance, they did it. I said it, and I meant it. 100 on dash, running it real fast.
By entering somebody's space, you are a reflection of how much of this life they yet to occupy and own.
We have now made our way back to the Miracle Mile shops, adjacent to where we started, and you definitely see some different characters here out on Saturday night. I see Darth Vader and Bluey and Stitch, and I also see just more Disney characters, theme characters, as well as, some more showgirls walking by. But it's definitely a different vibe. There's a Spider-Man down there, and When I turned around up here, I saw Mickey Mouse as well as Mario Brothers. So definitely a different vibe on a Saturday night versus Tuesday, where we saw more larger crowds gathering around people doing $20 tricks and dance moves. So I do see the two flower makers that I saw on Tuesday making flowers here again. And one thing that I did see, if you watched Tuesday's video, was I call him the lonely comic. He still has no crowd. He's still asking people to watch his show. Talk about not giving up. That comic still can't find a crowd. I just want to point out some of the beautiful scenery that we're looking at. So right in front of us is the Cosmopolitan, and that hotel is gorgeous. I'll be putting up a video of a walkthrough of the Cosmopolitan in just a couple days. We're also looking at the Aria. I have a video of the Aria up. You can go ahead and click this box here if you want to see the inside of the Aria. I recently did a video of the Bellagio where you can see the free conservatory that they have there. They change out the Bellagio conservatory 5 times a year. The fall display is up for a few more weeks, and then they'll be changing to the winter display. So if you're coming to Las Vegas, you definitely don't want to miss that. It is free to do, and so that's something that you can enjoy with your whole family. We are also again in front of Planet Hollywood, and these views are just spectacular. The lines with the building right in front of us, that's black with the white glowing lights, that is Crystals, the shops at Crystals, and that is a beautiful, beautiful mall. I filmed that the other day and I will have that up soon. In front of us is a view of the Waldorf Astoria, as well as Ver and the Aria again. And in the distance, you can see the New York, New York. You can also see the Mandalay Bay. Now, there was the Delano there, but it has been rebranded to the W. We also see the MGM Grand and the Polo Towers. There's plenty of shopping and there's plenty of things to see and do. We are over the bridge that takes you into the Cosmopolitan. We have the showgirls working. They're talking to this couple. It just never stops. The energy is always colorful and vibrant here in Las Vegas. So let's take a look from this bridge at the Strip and see what we see going down the boulevard. One thing to note, if you are coming to the Las Vegas Strip during Formula One, these pedestrian bridges will be blocked off. They will have up so that you cannot see the cars racing through. But there is one little secret that you might use that I saw some people using last year, which was riding the escalators up and down as the car zoomed by so that they got a glimpse of the race. So that's just a little insider tip. Don't know how much you're really gonna see and how many times you'd have to ride that escalator, but it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed this video and got any value from this video, please be so kind to leave me a like. It really does help my channel grow. And if you want to see more of my content, go ahead and subscribe. My name is Elisa, and this is Elisa Does Vegas.
It's a deal breaker, baby, when you treat me like you do. It's a deal breaker, baby, when you treat me like you do.